Greetings everyone and welcome to the penultimate day of the RTR Awards. I figured I'd save the most important two for last, but we'll start out with the hardest to give out award. When I originally compiled the list of winners and runners-up for the show, these two were the last ones picked simply because it took me forever to finalise on an answer. Yes, the hardest to give out award goes to the best OST. Yeah. You may have noticed throughout the awards I've been listing off things I actually like about the games, and maybe as you can tell, OST gets sprung up quite a lot. That's because music in the game really matters towards my overall experience with it. And hell, even for the previous Marley and Me award, I don't think that would have hit as hard as it did, and I would have felt the way I did, if not for the music used. So, the runner-up for hardest to give out award is Sonic and the Black Knight. While most commend Black Knight for either its top-tier story or one of Jason Griffith's best goes at the blue blur, which to me I can still get behind. No, for the shining beacon of Black Knight, it's the soundtrack. From title to credits, short motif to stage track, they are all bangers for me. Plus, all the Crush 40 songs here are 11 out of 10. My favourite one ever, coming from the game. Not the big final showdown rockouts of Live and Learn, Never Turn Back, or This Game's With Me, but actually the final one, Live Life. Very inspirational slow rock that not only covers both Sonic's lifestyle and the message he passes on to Melina, but just good advice in general. That while yes, life does move forward constantly and no amount of force could or should ever stop it, that's all the more reason to, well, live life to the fullest and make an adventure of your own. Would I say play Black Knight? Well, unless you have like mapping motion controls to buttons, I'd say no, as it is a Wii exclusive game, but check out the full game cutscenes online. It is a genuinely good one, or a minimum, just listen to the soundtrack. It is a regular I do play from time to time. Just letting you guys know, I thought about letting Black Knight or about 5 other different games win. It was that close, and probably the reason why there are only runner-ups throughout this entire award show and there are no honorable mentions, or this video alone would be about an hour. But the winner of the hardest to give out award is Undertale. It just made sense in the end, really. Like, it was the first game I thought of when putting the awards together, and if you've never played Undertale, you know at least 3 of the tracks in this game. It is so universally loved, and I'm no exception. This game's soundtrack does something like magical. It's just by listening to it from start to finish, it feels like you're on a journey of your own without even playing the game. From the bombastic to the eerie, 99% of the tracks in this game are a 9 out of 10 at minimum, with some of my favourites being like Death Report, Spirit Justice, Save the World, and my top track that plays for like a minute and is never heard from again. Can you really call this a hotel? I didn't receive a mint on my pillow. Because of course, Toby Fox called a song exactly that. Play Undertale, it should be obvious. It's one of the greatest hits of the 2010s and should be experienced by as many as possible. I haven't even played Deltarune yet, but I heard Big Shot once and it immediately got added to my like songs, so I am looking forward to that. Just the entire soundtrack, complete and utter banger. Just please listen to it. If you're going to do anything with Undertale, listen to the soundtrack. It's amazing. So this is it. We are approaching the end here. So join me for the final time tomorrow as we give out the RTR award. I'll see you all then.